Hello everyone. Have a meaningful Palm Sunday. Now, I did not say a happy Palm Sunday, but I particularly chose the word meaningful Palm Sunday. Holy Week, which begins on Palm Sunday, it's all about meaningful encounters. It's about what gives us meaning, not what makes us happy. What is the difference? Happiness is about subjective achievements, what makes me feel happy now. It's all about taking. But one study would say people who are happy may not always have meaning. And at the same time, people who are meaningful, they live a meaningful life, they may not be always happy. Because there is a lot of sacrifice involved when we live a meaningful life. So Jesus is all about meaning. In meaning, there are 4 needs met. One is purpose. Second is efficacy. Third is a moral life. Fourth one is self-worth. So there is purpose. That means my past, my present, my future, all are one. I'm not just living for my present gratification, my instant gratification, but my past is integrated into the present, and everything I do the present has consequences for the future. So Jesus, acknowledging Father's will in his life, taking the hard choices, carrying the cross, so that he may bring about salvation for the world. So he's integrating everything. That is his purpose. It's a purpose-driven life, where sacrifices are necessary. And then the second point of meaning is efficacy. That you and me are able to control our course of life. Rather, we are not controlled by things happening around us and kind of go up and down or front and back according to the moods around the people, according to the emotions that's happening to us and around us. But rather, we are able to control situations and take decisions. Look at Gethsemane, where Jesus is actually praying and rising above his emotions and above his inhibitions in order to carry the cross. He says, Father, I will do it. So the efficacy in us. And third thing is a moral life, where you're not confronting violence, you're confronting people who are against you, or people ridicule you, people put you down, not by violent means, but in a morally upright way we approach a goal. And finally, a certain sense of self-worth, that I can do this, I'm able to do this. I'm good enough. My value is I'm a child of God. And if you put this into Jesus, the purpose in Jesus, the efficacy in Jesus, the moral uprightness in Jesus, and his sense of he is a child of God, I'm the son of God, carrying out the purpose of God, then we see it's not about happy. Being happy Holy Week is actually about finding meaning in this Holy Week. So every encounter we come across during the Passion readings or our spiritual readings through each Gospels, we look for those encounters where people are looking for meaning, not happy. People who cry out, Hosanna, they are after happiness. Or they see Jesus coming on a colt, it must be the fulfilling of the prophecy, instant gratification. They want to go with the popular guy. But this is the same guy who is going to be crucified in 3-4 days' time. They don't want him there. They cry out, crucify him, crucify him. They are after instant gratification. People who seek meaning, like the family who allows Jesus to have the donkey, take it. You need it because there is a higher purpose you're doing it. And there is that woman who comes to Jesus and pour out the expensive jar of fragrance or ointment. Those people who have their sight, not just instant gratification, but rather they have their sight on future glory. So they are willing to sacrifice, they are willing to let go of their colt, they are willing to pour out their expensive oil. And here Jesus, carrying you and me, looking at the higher purpose. He's holding the past, the present, and the future together. He's able to rise above his challenges. And then, knowing that he is Son of God, he walks the journey of the cross in a morally upright way. So my dear brothers and sisters, in this Holy Week, let us look into all the meaningful encounters Jesus has. Maybe Simon of the Cyrene, maybe Veronica. Whatever that attracts you, that catches you and brings you meaning. Let those encounters take us closer to our way of life as a disciple. Remember, we are disciples. We are not just the crowd looking at Jesus, what is happening to him, but we are disciple. And discipleship is all about meaning, not the present joy, but the future glory, because of which we are willing to sacrifice. God bless you. Have a great Holy Week, a meaningful Holy Week. Thank you.